toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Duke's offense will get first crack at it today. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that deal.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. A strike downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Back to pass on second down. He's got the back in the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. The Hawkeyes offense will go to work for the first time today. And the heart of this team clearly rests On the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. The games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive...
He's loose on the left. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. And it's caught! Touchdown, Iowa!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Allen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. The Blue Devils are marching down the field. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that 1st down.
Swings it out to his running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Off play action. Looking for the score. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
14, Iowa, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll give it to him again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave them.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Finds his man. It's straight. Finds a crease at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Iowa!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver.
Turning it on! How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21 at the 1st down. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time. Playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Blue Devils will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Iowa has the ball back on offense. The short hands, it's straight. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. They send the tight end in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to scramble. Pulls it in. It's Spillman. Knocked off his feet.
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again and again and again. Just wears you out.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they run the option, and you can just tell, man, the timing of that wasn't set up well, and the quarterback looked a little bit clunky, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll throw it. Finds his back in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Their defense came up with a big stop. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Stone. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Spillman. Picks up the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Hawkeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Saunders. And he loses the ball deep in his own end.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Got the quick completion. On the move at the 30. Turning on the Jets. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Blue Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Speeding down the left side. The 10. Touchdown, Duke. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
21.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Makes a move. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down.
First and 10.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Got the first down, looking for more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
By the receiver.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Iowa! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 83.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Brings up.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Hugs it out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
And the Iowa offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Going right to work up top. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Hawkeyes want to move quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. grab near the marker. It's Stone. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Gonna take a shot. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Looking for more room. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his hand on the ball and tip that up into the air. It lands right into his buddy's hands. He has the convoy, and it is off to the races.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham.
And the Blue Devils will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bermudez. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Blue Devils have moved it inside the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying play action. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They just keep firing. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the... There he goes! The 40, the 30, 10, touchdown Hawkeyes! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to the ground game on the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Turns it on in midfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And it's another 1st and 10 play. To the ground. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The quick out. Oh, what a move to get room. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Hawkeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Using the quick game. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Blue Devils line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Spillman. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Nice move, create some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Hawkeyes are threatening in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Calls his own number. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Quick completion on the out. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Iowa! Fitted in the window for the score. That pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And the offense takes control of this football game late. I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on.
2.
Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Michigan. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Blue Devils want to crank the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Walters. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. And the Blue Devils come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Nice move there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Bermudez. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40, the 20.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal.